So athletic groin pain is something that we see a lot of in the clinic. Really, it is an overload problem. So it generally comes on with athletes who are playing multi-directional field sports such as Gaelic football, soccer, or hurling. And these sports involve lots of high-speed movements, and it can be sprinting, kicking, changing direction. And all of this results in a lot of force that goes through the body. And the way I like to explain it to my clients is that the groin is the center of the body. And we can think of it like a roundabout at the center of the body. And what we have is we have a number of roads that come and meet that roundabout. And we can think of each one of these roads as our muscles. And we mentioned it's like an overload problem. So what we tend to get is overload in some of these muscles or too much traffic on these roads. So what we have is we have adductor-related groin pain. So the adductor is a muscle that inserts into the groin region. And so we can think of that as one of our roads that comes into the roundabout. We also have our abdominals, and our abdominals are another one of these roads that comes into this roundabout. Running parallel, we have our hip flexors. We also have our glute muscles, our glute min and our glute med at the side of our hip, and our glute max at the back. We have our quads at the front. We have our hamstrings at the back of the thigh. And all of these muscle groups are like roads that come in to meet the roundabout, which is our groin. And when I'm running and sprinting and kicking and changing direction, there is force that is going through these muscles, and that is like traffic traveling along these roads. And what can happen is we get too much congestion in certain roads. We get a traffic jam, and therefore we get pain. And what can often be happening is in some of these other roads, we don't have any traffic going down. In other words, we're not using those muscles well at all. And it's this idea of an overload problem. And in one way, the groin is complex. There's lots of different structures. It's a complex region in terms of its anatomy. But at Rapid, what we try to do is simplify it for our clients and really describing it as an overload problem that is related to the muscle system and how we use it.